2, 1. Hello and welcome to another episode of Wait, What? Part of the Big Laugh Comedy Network. My name is Luke Severide. Thank you for joining us every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, 10 p.m. Eastern, or something like that. For your first time joining us, hello, thanks for hanging out. Basically, the show, it's like a news adjacent adjacent show. News headlines are coming at you fast all the time, all day, every day. The world's a little bit insane. So what we do here at Wait What is we like to bring comedians on, and we like them to bring on some story, something that they saw that made them go like, wait, what? And we talk about it. We tell some jokes. We have some fun. Before we get to it, I want to tell you all that Wait What is brought to you by Magnatech Auto Glass and Residential. If you're in the South Puget Sound area and you need a windshield replaced, door glass, back glass, anything like that, you have a rock chip, or even if you need some of the glass in your household replaced, hit up Magnatech Auto Glass. They're two of my good friends. Give them a call, set something up, they make good deals. And also we're brought to you by Elevate. It is a CBD-based product. I got some right here. I've been using it. And if you go to their website, we'll have the links in this description of the video. And you type in the code BLC at checkout, you get 20% off if you do it within 24 hours of this show. All right, let's get into it. Let's get on my co-host, the ever balded, the ever bearded, Greg Beechler.
Luke, hello, man. Good to see you.
You too, man. How you doing today?
Good, man. Feel like we should be sponsored by Adderall as well.
Dude, I would love that so much. I actually I for sure, I never got diagnosed with ADD as a child because my parents were like, we don't want to pay for him to see a doctor. He's just got high energy. But every time I've done Ritalin, Adderall, cocaine, I immediately am just like, okay, I should sit down and finish like a full sentence. Like it.
Same, man. I've fallen asleep on Adderall, 30 milligrams. They're like, you just went to bed? I'm like, yeah. I don't respond well to these drugs. I just go to sleep and calm down. That's not how it's supposed to work, right?
No. Well, that just means that you probably actually, I think that's literally exactly how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to
so it's supposed to do that for the intended purposes, but not for recreational purposes, man. I'm just wasting my money. Okay.
Yeah. So I should honestly go to a doctor and get prescribed. I'd probably be way better at writing and doing things. Because even us talking about needing Adderall, I immediately grabbed up a guitar pick and started fidgeting with it in my hand. I'm like, nope, I'm not a calm person. Anyways. All right, man, let's get into it. I brought something to talk about. You brought something to talk about. Let's hop into mine first. The news this last week has been really intense. I don't really feel like diving into anything too topical in the moment. What I just stumbled across was an article on ants. And I've always been sort of fascinated with ants. You always kind of see them as like a good guy because they're in so many like cartoons like A Bug's Life, Ants with a Z. Like they seem nice, but oh my God, ants are so metal. They're ruthless, man. I just went down like a deep rabbit hole, or more like an anthill hole, of just watching like ants murder each other. What kicked this off might have been a little bit of late night marijuana fueled. But what kicked this off... Say what, man?
We've all been there, man. Yeah.
You get bored. It's the weekend. You got nothing going on. You get a little bit too high and you're just like, I got to spend some time on YouTube. And at least I didn't try to convince myself that the world was flat or something. So I dive into this and dude, some species of ants, like an ant queen, will literally infiltrate another hill, like another hive, murder that queen, and then bathe in its bodily fluids to trick all the other ants to think that she is their old queen, and then just hangs her body parts around the hall. Like just in that area. If you could show the picture, it's metal. Fuck, dude. They're just chilling there, just like they just hang heads.
Does she like lay eggs and those eggs go out and just do the same thing, and that's how they perpetuate their species?
Yeah, man. They do that. At first, like she takes over all the other, it just slowly like infiltrates out. And like, I guess with ants, like they have like, all they do is pay attention to like scent. So visually it could be different, but if they're putting out the right pheromones or hormones or scents or farts or whatever, I don't know. I read the article. It doesn't mean I remember the article. Like that's how they trick. That's how they trick. And dude, it's a trip. It's a trip, man.
Yeah, but does that blood smell stay on you forever? Or do you just
I,
how long
I
does it last? So wild.
well, I think maybe there's like a transition where they like all the head because she keeps the head in the room. Like this is some like Little Red Riding Hood shit right there.
It's wild. That's like one of those problems that like if one ant can see, like this wouldn't be a thing. Like, yo, what the fuck? Just that's just her head up there. Why are you feeding this chick?
Yeah, but they
Yeah,
can't. They're stupid. And people talk about like being scared of like spiders. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, spiders terrify me." It's like spider season right now in Washington, so I've like every single day I step outside, I walk through a spider web like right at eye level. It's fantastic. I love it. Uh, I don't hate spiders that much. They're just not the best. But like people are scared of them, and they're like, "Yo, if spiders were bigger, that'd be the worst." You're like, "Yeah, that'd be creepy." Because they
uh,
probably kill cats and stuff like that.
oh,
But
it'd
like,
kill you too. But a
say what?
puppy-sized spider would murder you. A puppy-sized
Oh,
spider
yeah,
could
yeah,
kill you, man. But yeah, that's I don't want to get you off track there, dude.
yeah. Okay, all right. Maybe I shouldn't downplay. I'm just saying, like, if ants were bigger, that would be way worse than spiders.
Oh yeah, dude. They're so methodic. They would just peel you apart and just march you down. Like,
Dude, they're merciless. They like just watching them attack another hive. They just like go down there, drag out the bodies. The thing's still alive, like hitting them. There's like, I'm just gonna go over here, and they chop off each other's heads. I'm like, how are these? How are they the lead characters in a Pixar film? Like, how is that?
I don't know why have chimpanzees had such a good reputation until like this 80s. You know what I mean?
It's because they're cute. It's because they're
Yeah,
cute, and we didn't do the research to find out that they will rip off your face and dick.
exactly, man. You saw Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, right? I'm
Mm-hmm,
sure they rode that ant. It was a hero
mm-hmm.
fighting a scorpion. Yeah, you're right, man. That ant would have murdered all those kids
Oh,
immediately, gobbled
immediately.
them up, spit them out as some kind of paste for. Oh shit! Hold on.
No, man, we can still hear. No, they totally would. What did they even? They called it like anti, and it came back to save the day. That's not even. That would never happen. It would have dragged them back to the hive, and then they would have just been stuck in a room and slowly digested for the sake of the hive, the
Yeah,
greater good.
terrible, man. Yo, ants are awful. I think they're one of two species that'll have like another war with each other. They'll fight out just
Mhm.
whole battles. There
Yeah,
might be
dude.
one other species besides people that like plot death on other species.
Yeah, they plan it out. They're just like, hey,
Yeah,
you got a little bit too close, and then they just murder them just until everyone's done. But they are better than humans in the way that they like don't leave any waste. Like
yeah.
whoever wins, taking all the bodies.
They're taking it all. They don't. They don't need cars and shit. They're not. You know, they got a focus, purpose, and they just do their thing, man. You got to respect ants. Honestly, they're morally superior to us in every way.
Oh, morally superior. All right, man. It's a little ruthless. They at least have an exit strategy when they start a war, so that's nice.
Yeah, just everyone dies and we just go on with it.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. That's optimistic. All right, man. You have. I want to see. Speaking of exit strategies, you want to move on to your subject? Do you have anything else you want to say on that?
Oh no, that's fine. Ants terrifying. Always remember that, people.
All right.
Terrifying.
Well, also, if you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, I'll comment some of the links of the videos I watch. I didn't want to just play a full-on like 20-minute video here, but I'll comment those, and you guys can check them out yourself. Maybe smoke a little bit of a strong sativa or a hybrid late at night and see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, man. Throw it to you. What was the thing you wanted to talk about? What was your wait what moment of the week?
My wait what? I don't know what like made me say wait what about it because it makes perfect sense. Like the more you read it, was about a Baptist preacher. Her name was Nicole Mitchell, South Carolina, and she decided to stop being a pastor to become like a stripper and like open an OnlyFans account. And she's making 3 times the money she ever made as a pastor, obviously. And she feels, more alive, like more herself. She came out as bisexual. It was a whole feel good article actually.
It was a real awakening. How old
Yeah.
was she when she did this?
I think she was 29.
She's 29,
Yeah,
maybe 36.
maybe something like that. I don't know. I'm not looking at the article now. She was older, mid, old chick.
Old to mid old chick. All right, dude. Harsh. No, it is. I'm not overly surprised because you also said because I read a couple articles on it too. Is that she like was seen as sort of like like going a bit of a rebel, going against the grain, becoming like a pastor, which
Yeah,
is
because only that's not a woman's job in the Southern Baptist. Is real strict. She's supposed to stay at home with the kids and at home. So her being a pastor was like, oh Jesus. And now look at her. She has an OnlyFans account. So slippery slopes, man. Maybe we don't follow the Bible enough, you know?
there we go. Yeah, there's her on the left preaching or doing something, and then her on the right preaching or doing something. The lighting and the quality of photo is definitely better on the right side. So that's clearly she's found a better cameraman than she did when she was a part of the cloth or in the cloth. What's it called? I don't know. I forget religious.
I don't me either, man. I'm not really religious, but it's got to be harder to get a picture of someone in a big room in front of a bunch of people instead of like an isolated studio, right? I mean, give the church cameraman some credit here, Luke.
Okay, all right. So I didn't know that in this story you would start defending a church cameraman.
Look, maybe he just works there, man. He just needs a job. He might not even be religious.
Okay,
all right. This is what I do with my life. Anyway.
Sorry. Didn't know that would be a trigger for you.
Like, I'm just not trying to alienate our artistic brothers or any blue collar workers on this show, man. I'm trying to keep it above board. I
apologize if I offended anyone out there who occasionally takes photos inside a church.
So back to this pastor. Now, you said when she first started, she was timid and she would only do like boob shots, but now she'll do like, puckering buttholes, anything you want requests. So, she's really opening up more spiritually than she ever had as a Christian. So that is also a positive spin on this.
Well, depending on who you talk to, I'm sure there's some religious people who would say that she has fallen from grace, that Satan got her. She's making more money. That's you make more money. That's the devil at work. I would rebuttal to that by saying she's probably actually paying taxes now. So I'm all for that.
Yeah. See, church and state, she got to keep all that money for the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, but if she's happy, she's happy. If I remember correctly, it did say that she had 3 kids. And I did not see any information. She'd gotten a divorce from her husband. She had 3 kids divorced, and they said nothing about like joint custody or anything like that. She moved to a different state, and I'm like, where'd the kids go?
Well, I mean, that is a good question. She probably just abandoned them to live with her father. I'm sure wherever they stayed, that court system isn't going to look good on her. She's probably not going to get custody.
Yeah, probably not.
Conservative county. This isn't really funny as more of a
sorry, man.
Society, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. Yeah, no, I read the story and I was like, man, this is I got to go with the Bible people on this one. This is what happens when you let women become priests. They start their OnlyFans.
I mean, for sure, someone's going to use that as justification. Be like, we should have never let her become a pastor because this is what it leads to.
Yeah, our church is still dealing with the embarrassment of our pastor leaving to show her booty hole on camera. Yeah, that's definitely a thing in South Carolina right now, man.
For sure, a bunch of them. And then also, every time they complain about it, someone at that sermon is going to Google her later and look her up and then maybe subscribe. So that's a good story right there.
That is. They should find out, like, Anonymous should hack the old petitioner to see who's actually looking her up and just hold that out. That'd be like a good, update to the story. Like, oh yeah, by the way, most of the deacons were jerking off to her. So
yeah, for sure they would.
Yeah.
For sure they would say that. All right, awesome, man. You got anything else you want to add on to that before we bring on our first guest?
No, man. Godspeed. Look her up. Her name is Nicole Mitchell. Yeah. Nikol something E, I think.
She went from having the body of Christ compel you to having the body of Nicole compel you to sign up for her OnlyFans.
Bam. All right.
All right, let's bring on our first guest of the night. He hails all the way from Bend, Oregon. Please welcome Cole Robinson.
Howdy. What's up, thanks for having me on. Yeah. I'm all the way from Bend, Oregon. It was a really long drive to get here, so the traffic was horrible.
Oh, well, I appreciate you enduring the traffic to get here. It's
Yeah, thank
very
you.
nice of you.
Yeah, what Starbucks did you drive to? It looks like nice and it's still open.
I found an ASMR YouTuber, and I just went to their house and killed them. And now I use their studio. Instead of doing ASMR videos, I do a podcast on Big Laugh Comedy Network called Journey and Wander.
Did the guy scream softly to like really end ASMR?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. I like to, crank. Look, when I listen to spa music, so do my neighbors. That's we crank it up around here.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Well, thank you for being here. I feel bad for your victim, but it's a nice setup. So I mean,
thank you.
It's a win for you.
See, everybody else has these things. They just look like they're recording it in their house. I look like I'm recording it in my mom's house, which I am. And I think that's an improvement.
Yeah, man, you're stepping up. That was the long commute time to get to your mom's house from your basement bedroom.
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, fantastic. All right, man. So what did you bring for us today? What was your wait what moment of the week?
Oh man, my wait what moment was the fact that this story was on the news at all. It's basically a food TikTok person. They're a foodie on TikTok, and they eat different types of food, which at this point in 2020, I'm surprised still exist. I thought we'd all be starving by now. And this lady, she basically, I guess what she's doing in this video is she takes a burger and then she tells people to get the sauce on the side. If there's a special sauce for the burger, get it on the side. What you do is you dip the burger in the sauce and then you dip it into the fries and the fries stick on there and then you eat it. And it just amazed me that this was on the news.
Yeah, that amazed me that you just said that. And like, we're about to watch this shit. That is
yeah, dude. Well, no, but here's some things that bothered me.
Let's play the video, man. You don't need to explain more things that we need to see.
Yeah. We'll watch the video.
Okay guys, I just want to show you guys how sometimes I eat my burgers and it's the most efficient way and you need to try it. I always get the sauce on the side if it's like a special sauce that I love. Like this is like a special garlic aioli that's the best thing on the planet. Then if I have my fries out, I connect the fries to the burger. Now every bite has a great chunk of aioli and a great taste of fry, like that crunch. So,
How many views did that have?
That had 4.6 million too many views.
What? Man.
How many views does this get?
Not even close to that, dude.
Yeah.
At least 10. At least 10.
Yeah. So our podcast, both of our podcasts combined, don't even get a 10th of the views that just got. And it's like, I used to put, when I was a little kid, I'd get bagel and cream cheese. I'd put cream cheese on both sides and put Cheetos in it and eat it. You're welcome. Try it out. It's really good. But you know how many people gave a fuck about that? Nobody cared.
Did you put it on TikTok though and just eat it very passionately?
Yeah, I know. Like there are a lot of quotes in the story in the news article about like for them they just love the moan like of that. She just said she took it and just like like it's like you could hear her whole body shudder when she ate like that. And I just feel like this video would be, I don't know, like there's got to be some like starving kids in India that just hate that this shit exists. And I feel that for them. Like it's awful. But I thought it was funny. And I just thought that most of the comments on the news article were just like, oh wait, so is this considered news now? Or like one of them was like, the DM on here really sucks at picking news stories. And that was my big wait what of the week, was seeing this on the news.
I like that you were upset that it was news, so you decided to perpetuate sharing the story by bringing it onto a show, like a news adjacent show, and just be like, it's stupid that people share the stupid thing that I'm sharing with you.
Yeah, basically, that's a well, because it's like, I just also think it's crazy. Like, look at how crazy the news is, and how there's so many important things to be sharing right now. And then some dude is just like writing up a story about this chick eating cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I mean, but that's like, it's the equivalent of it's a fluff piece. You need to have someone go, hey, we still have joy. It just sucks that how low the bar is, that for a fluff piece to happen. It used to be like puppies being rescued from tornadoes or something. And now it's just going, hey, look at this 19-year-old eating a burger in a not very creative way, and she moans. Isn't that great? And you're like, I guess. Like, also, what a young person, sorry to sound like I'm in my 30s, because I am, but like, are you going to dip every bite of the burger in mayonnaise?
Okay, well, yeah, and here's the other part that pissed me off. I consider myself a real foodie, and she said if there's a special sauce that she likes, she gets it on the side. I get it both on the burger and on the side. So you've got it, and that's just basic knowledge. And she claims that she's like some sort of professional and like trying to give me advice on how to eat a burger.
One of her main points about that was the efficiency of the dip and the fries, right?
I guess it would be the efficiency, but also it's like there's no break. You're eating the same combination of flavor the whole time. It's not like you get to eat a burger and then some fries to be a little bit different.
I would argue that it's not that efficient to begin with, dude.
Oh yeah.
First off, you got to order something separately on the side, right?
Oh yeah.
Now you're dipping shit. Now you're dipping your fries in it. That's 3 different dips, man. You can just have one dip with the fries. Boom. You're good to go.
Yeah. Or just you put the fries on the burger itself.
Yeah, so many better ways than this fucking 4 million view TikTok lady all upset.
Yeah, I mean, I much preferred the dude skateboarding, drinking the cranberry juice. That was a cooler TikTok to hit the news than this.
I mean, this is a prime example of why people hate TikTok. A lot of funny things are on TikTok for sure, but people get mad.
Oh yeah, like Carter Anderson.
Oh yeah, he's a host on the Big Laughs Comedy Network, and check him out as well. We've had him; he's a past guest. What was I going to say? Oh, haven't thought of perhaps that why it is good is that it is fries first, aioli, then burger. That could be good.
Right. But also, she's eating burger with garlic aioli. It's like, is that even a burger? Like, it's not even fry sauce or anything.
I don't know, man. Some people like dipping in mayonnaise.
Yeah, I know.
Our next guest just got upset at hearing you say that. So
some people like putting ketchup on their mac and cheese, but it's not like we give them a platform.
All right, man.
I think TikTok would.
I've never tried ketchup on mac and cheese, and now I want to, out of spite.
Really? Oh man. No, I'll do ketchup on scrambled eggs, but not ketchup on mac and cheese like some sort of sociopath.
So you're saying you shouldn't put it on a steak either? That's probably why you're that guy.
yeah.
There's a lot.
Just a nice steak restaurant. Just pull out some ketchup packets.
Oh yeah. Make someone upset. Assert dominance.
Or just some different like Little Caesars crazy dips. And just like, oh, we're doing cheesy jalapeno today.
Mix it up, man. Mix it up. You don't know. Maybe you need to accent that flavor. Find something new. What were you about to say, Greg?
Oh, no, I was about to add in. Yeah, just order it well done just to top it off.
Yeah.
Well done porterhouse with the ketchup on the side.
Yeah, but then I should record the whole thing and go through the process and moan at the end just to really make sure everyone...
Yeah. And then tell everybody it's the greatest life hack of all time. I also love how she said connect the fries. She didn't say you dip it into the fries. She said you connect the fries as if it were like a Bluetooth device. Like,
yeah, man. but language evolves. They got to say new things, and it clearly resonated with at least 4.6 million people. Or
yeah.
How many times? Ridiculous. Did you have anything else you wanted to add on to that, man?
Not me. I didn't know about Greg.
No, I mean, I'm just offended that everything, even the restaurants you looked like it was suspect. Like they didn't even have good burgers. I'm mad that Cole brought this to our attention. I think that's bullshit. I'm offended by all of
Well, I don't even really read the news, and this was like this isn't the most news experience of my week. It was the only news experience of my week. So I thought I'd share it with you guys.
All right. I can respect that. I appreciate you sharing the one new piece of information you acquired this week.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it was more valuable than anything else, to be honest.
I like this low level anger that's happening right now.
Yeah.
It's a common theme for me.
Ants and then some lady losing her faith but showing her twat. So we're not exactly doing the best things ever. This
is definitely on par with what we're doing. But
no. Yeah. I meant out of it was better than all the other news stuff going on this week. Oh. It was more valuable. I didn't mean your stuff. I actually I really agree with your opinion on ants and how interesting they are. Because they've been having a world war going on since like before humans were even a thing.
Yeah, and currently, like I don't know what the number is, but there's more body mass of ants than there are humans on the planet.
Oh yeah,
and that's if they were able to organize, if they were able to make peace with each other, we'd be fucking done. We'd be done.
Oh yeah. Have you seen the ants that can make boats out of themselves?
I totally forgot about those. Those guys are insane.
They
like floods
cling
and
together so they can float. And then the ones on the bottom, when they can't breathe anymore, they climb to the top and then they just keep on cycling around.
Dude, so much better than us.
And there's even an ant with a head that is the exact size of the entrance of the ant pile. So when the army ants come to attack it, they put their head in. Like, it's just like using the fat kid to block you from the school shooter. Like, they just like shove them into the one opening so people can't get in.
Maybe slightly more effective than that.
But just as cruel, I think.
Yeah, well, maybe not as cruel because the ant's like, I guess this is my purpose. The fat kid's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
All right, cool. We can end that on child abuse. That's always fun. All right, thanks, Cole. We'll have you back in a little bit. All right, let's get to our. No. All right, let's get to our next guest. She's a friend of mine. She's coming all the way from Seattle, Washington. Mary Lou Gamba.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Mary Lou.
Mary Lou, hello.
I got my mic. I'm the only one with a mic. I just want to point that out because I feel awkward.
You do sound really crisp.
I am crisp. I'm crisp because, Luke, I got really crisp when you said fries first, aioli, then burger. That was wonderful. Thank you. I just want to thank you for that moment.
I've thought about making some ASMR videos for fun.
Yeah, I don't know. It was good.
Fries first, mayonnaise, burger.
No, you said aioli.
Oh, sorry, aioli. That's what I forgot. Aioli is just pretentious mayonnaise.
It's true, and I like them both. And I disagree, Cole. I like your story was great, but dude, mayonnaise and fries are like a marriage made in heaven. They're perfect together. So just so you know, that's done all around the world. And I have put ketchup on scrambled eggs. So I like that. That's great. It's great.
I'm not going to put ketchup on macaroni.
I did when I was younger. I don't know. It worked in Sunrise, Florida, where I grew up. We did it.
I think it's just
a lot of things work in Florida, bro.
I'm sad. That's where I grew up. If she gets that many, if a pastor eating a burger gets that many views, that was the pastor, right?
No, that was just
I know, I'm kidding. It looked like it. If that can get that many views, I'm eating a fucking rotisserie chicken on TikTok. That's it. I'm gonna do it.
You honestly should.
Because the way I eat chicken, it shouldn't be seen. But I think if I put it on there, I think I might go viral. I want something to go viral. I really do. Besides herpes, I want
Just-
something.
Just moan a lot while you eat the chicken. And make sure you rub it.
It's not even a sensual
On your
thing. It's
chest.
more scary to watch. That's why I like to do it alone. Like I've literally had people at my house and they're like, when are you gonna eat the chicken? I'm like, not until you leave. I'm not. You have to. I have to be alone.
For sure, you need to record that and share that with the world.
It's really, it's so unattractive.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Maybe I'll start on my fans page and just eat chicken topless. I don't know. There's people out there that might enjoy that.
Oh.
They might.
There's a 100% chance there's at least 100,000 people in the world that'll be very into that.
I want to retire early, so I think I should just forget the 401k and just do that.
Just boobs and chicken.
Boobs and chicken. I'll cut the face out, just boobs and chicken. I think I have an idea. Anyway, that was a great story. I love anything about food. I just get so excited. So.
All right. Well, what is the story you brought us?
Along the lines of what Cole was saying, like he was like, how is this newsworthy? That's how I feel about my story. My story is a really silly story. And first of all, I want to list all the places it was on: NPR, Travel and Leisure, USA Today, Business Insider, CNN, and The Guardian. It's so fucking stupid. So there's this little story I found. I thought it was stupid, but also quite adorable. That there's the headline: Emus have been banned for bad behavior in a hotel in the outback in Australia. So that made it on all those.
What do you mean they're banned? They were like free to come in before. They could use their credit card and check in.
No, there was these cute emus that used to hang out outside the hotel, but they were seeing all the stuff going on in the bar and they were getting jealous and they wanted to be in there. It must have been a happening spot. I don't know. So they fucking taught themselves how to walk upstairs. And then they would enter the bar. They actually trained themselves how to go up the stairs into the bar, and then they started wreaking havoc. They were going behind the bar. They're making their own drinks. They're roofing people. It was fucked up, man. No, it's kidding.
What's that?
That's newsworthy.
Yeah, if they were able to, if not only was an animal able to evolve to use steps like it couldn't before, but then it acquired date rape drugs and started to utilize.
It was that story to me. It's just, I don't know. And they were interviewing the bar owner. Oh, sorry.
Let's show it. We got a couple of pictures. At least let's show the first picture of it. So.
Oh yes, show a picture.
You know what an emu is.
An emu is like the largest bird neck below. All right. The ostrich is the largest, and then there's the emus. And the emus are the largest bird in Australia. There's a few ostriches in Australia, but most of them are in Africa. And I don't know. I just had all these images of like, maybe they went in and they were like, they went to the bar and they just tried to order a drink and they were like, we don't serve emus. And they're like, oh no, we're ostriches, like I just brought up like a lot of funny images for me. Apparently they were wreaking havoc, and wreaking havoc in this small town is stealing French toast, and dipping fries in aioli. They did that too. So they didn't like that there.
God,
that was a callback.
Callbacks are always the best. Jokes are always the best when you
work.
When you explain them. Well, yeah, when they work, but also when you explain them. If they don't work, just explain them.
Oh my God.
But there was a newscaster that interviewed the lady. So the newscaster was like, so this town has less than 20 people in it. So why wouldn't you just let humans and wildlife enter your establishment? And she said, well, because they can't control their bowels. I don't know. This is all so funny to me.
Health reasons. So how do you ban an emu exactly? Do you just put a sign on the door like, no, not today, pal, turn around?
Next photo, they actually put a sign. I don't know why they thought that little thin rope would keep them out. They put a sign on the door.
What does that sign say?
Emus have been banned from this establishment for bad behavior. Please let yourself in. Like, they just basically wanted people to like close it off. I thought it was funny that it was like a little rope. Like the emus are going to be like, oh, okay, I can read that. I better like not go.
Well, that's actually that's the sign that was in the first picture. Like, it is a rope that's like right there.
Yeah.
Like, they just walk up, it's chest height, and they're like, yo, we can't get past the rope.
I know.
You're reading this is bullshit, yo. I'm gonna fucking talk to someone about this. Right in the news. So now the news is here. The news, the emus call the news on these people.
I don't know who called the news, honestly.
You have like a news camera coming out for any reason.
I just thought it was amazingly funny that it's so cute, but it just, I don't know. My brain just went like, what the hell were they doing? Like, what was this bad behavior? Because I don't think stealing someone's French toast personally is bad behavior. I do that all the time at brunch.
Yeah,
you know.
you
I mean,
don't think it's bad behavior because you're the thief.
No. Well, come on now. You know, we all got to share. You know.
Yeah, that's what a thief would say.
Yeah, that is what a lazy thief would say. Hey, man,
all right. It's not the best behavior, but it's not CNN newsworthy behavior. Stealing French toast. Come on.
Well,
yeah, they report this in a lot of outlets, man. Like the news is not that slow. It's not that slow right now. There's plenty of other shit to talk about.
I agree.
Yeah, but I mean, how much is, dude, there's a 24-hour, like 7 days a week, like 365. Like they got to pump out something. You need to give people a slight break from the impending doom of the entire planet and just be like, hey, look at these birds. They learned how to walk up 2 steps.
I know.
Because there's people like Mary Lou and hopefully someone else who's watching it who loses their goddamn mind hearing this.
That a bird can get up steps.
Yeah, and then some people with a nice accent were like, can't fucking do that, mate. Put up a rope. He's pooping. Can't have that.
Put a sign up here. Yeah, no, I like. You think they put a sign up for the other people like, yo, don't bring these emus in with you?
Well, it said,
like emus have been banned. Like, stop bringing them in here. They peck people. They're assholes. They kick really hard.
Oh yeah, for sure they kick hard.
When I read the article, I was like, when they said they learned to climb stairs, I pictured literally like the stairs in China, you know, that just like thousands of stairs. And then I was like, fuck, 2 stairs? I mean, come on, that's not anything. There's nothing interesting about that. I
don't think they learned that. I think they just climbed the stairs.
Yeah, I think they just lifted up their leg and just.
I think there hasn't been enough opportunities to know if emus are able to climb stairs. So it just happened, and all of a sudden they're like, never seen that before. Guess it's new.
Right.
Guess it's new.
That's
yeah,
newsworthy.
Like they sit at the bottom of the stairs for years, looking up, like why? But now they were able to access it. Oh, Jesus Christ, man!
Oh, I feel like the current news in the world right now, especially in the U.S., is so tense that we're like, let's just go to the most absurd, non-intense things and then talk. Like we're talking about ants, stripper priest, some lady using too much aioli, and then some birds who can elevate their feet one at a time. Like this is. Oh man,
we don't understand how they maintain balance climbing up with the. Doesn't make any sense, dude. Oh, they were surprised.
And how lame would that be to be a bird that can't fly and you can't walk up steps? Like,
oh man,
you're just you're just 2-dimensional the whole time, and then you die. Just hoping to get some French toast, and then you die. Oh, aren't their names like Kevin and Carol?
Kevin and Carol, yes.
Kevin, eating my fucking toast. That's
Kevin and Carol.
That was a weird, like Canadian woman accent for a second. Man.
I don't know, man.
I got you.
I've been inside too much. I haven't been around people that talk differently in a while.
Oh man, but you will, man. You're going down south soon, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Can't wait to wear a mask down there and get people to call me bad names.
Oh, you going to Olympia down south?
No, I Olympia. I'm going to be I'm going to be doing a run of before we move on to that promo. Mary Lou, did you have anything else to add onto your very, very important, very serious bird story?
I just think it was really adorable. I loved it and I hated it at the same time. I don't know. So especially when I found out the town had 17 residents.
I didn't know it was that small.
Me neither. And I didn't know there's only 2 steps, you know. I thought it was like the fucking Great Wall of China steps or something. So.
I feel like they could have just run and jump up the steps. That's not technically climbing, but they couldn't get that 24 inches. Oh my God.
One thing, anyway. I don't know if it was in that article you sent me or something else, but they just talked about how emus, like when they get startled, they run away, and that like can hurt people. You startle an emu, it runs while staring at the thing that startled it. So it just goes, oh fuck, and runs away and like could smash into a person. And that is hilarious to me. Okay.
That's how I run if someone steals my chicken, by the way.
You
You got it backwards. Never mind.
You run away from them stealing your chicken.
If I steal someone's chicken, that's how I run.
Okay. Well, that also ties into what I'm about to ask you. Final thing on this segment, and then we'll get all Cole back out here. If given the opportunity, would you eat emu?
No.
Absolutely.
No.
Okay, Greg, reasoning why?
Sorry,
yes.
That was a boring answer.
Reason why? In Colorado, I used to work with my friend Austin, who had an ostrich farm, and I had ostrich meat. It's like red meat, kind of tastes like steak. So I wonder what an emu tastes like. The second, I would just try it.
Okay, Mary Lou, why no?
No, I would eat an ostrich egg, but no emu.
Those are big ass egg. That's a lot of egg.
Yeah, it's a big omelet. You can make a huge omelet.
All right, let's get Cole back out here, and then. Would you eat emu? Yes, no, Cole.
Probably yes, but did you know Australia actually waged an actual war against emus and then lost?
Is it because they climbed too many steps? Like what?
No, it's because they just dispersed too quickly. They would sneak up on them, and then as soon as somebody fired the first shot, they would just disperse and
in the runaway fashion, just like
and run away and run into people, run into bars, anywhere where they could find safety, but not past ropes. Yeah, they should just tie them all off with a nice little rope with some notes on it, and then they won't be anywhere.
Then they can shoot them easier, bro. That's what they're gonna do.
But yeah, no, I think I would eat it. I would eat an emu. Like, I don't know why not.
Yeah, I don't know why not either. Mary Lou, you're in the minority here. Eat a bird.
I don't know why that's any weirder than a cow or something, other than just the fact that we don't eat it already.
Yeah. You'll eat a duck, a goose.
I would eat
turkey,
a chicken, you know.
Chicken, but not an emu. It's a bird. It's got feathers. Just kill it.
Yeah, but it's much bigger than a chicken. I don't know. Something about it. Maybe if it was if it was an emu stuffed with a chicken, I would eat it.
Well, but it's like, imagine seeing a pig for the first time and it's like all covered in shit and mud and like it had these gross tusks and people were like, ew, would you eat that thing? And you'd be like, no, but it's like, it's good.
Yeah, I got some in the fridge.
You'd probably be like, hey, if there's a chicken inside of it, I'm into it. All right, cool. Cool. Plug your social media. If you got any things coming up, your show, plug it right now.
Cole_Robeson. That is COLE_ROBESON is my Instagram. I'm on Facebook as Cole Robeson. And I've also have my podcast, Journey and Wander, on Big Laugh Comedy Network. It comes out Tuesdays at 7. That is Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know what other time, what other kind of Melvin time you're on, but you got to figure that out. And then I don't know, stand up. There's not much worth promoting in stand up right now, but I'll hopefully soon. But yeah, just Journey and Wander, cool podcast. Good to talk to people and about their goals and about their. We try to open them up as much as possible, and we've got Ken Hamlet. We just recorded that episode, and that'll be coming out next Tuesday.
Nice.
So yeah, we've got both the triple threat hosts on, kicking off season 2. So
cool. Awesome. Yeah, you guys should definitely check that out. They're both very, very funny people. Had them on the show before. And Mary Lou, what do you got? What's your socials? What do you got going on?
My socials are, let's see, Instagram, marylou.gamba. My name's right on the screen. Spell it just like that, but no spaces. Just squish it. Just squish it together like, I don't know, like a squeeze box. I've had some wine. marylou.gamba is Instagram, and Mary Lou Gamba Comedy on YouTube. I need followers. Come on. YouTube, watch some videos. There's a funny video on there called Mary Lou Meets Bruce's Son, and there involves a chicken. So it's good. And there's some stand up. I don't have any gigs coming up, except I have a huge one in January. We'll see if we're allowed to do it or not. But right now, you could still follow me though. And maybe I'll start eating chicken online, and that would
Honestly,
be good.
You should. People you're gonna do it and then realize you're gonna have such a fan base you didn't want to have based off of it.
With aioli. Now I'm gonna dip it in the aioli.
Get them fries on top.
Yeah.
Greg, what do you got going on, bud?
All right, man. You got this show, obviously. Check us out every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. I don't know what time we're on, but we're on Wednesdays. You don't have to watch us live, but check us out on YouTube. You can find me on YouTube at Greg Beechler. Greg Beechler everything, IG, Twitter. Check out my sketches. And I'll be doing a show October 8th. We're doing a debate style show. We got more. We'll put links down below. And then October 16th, I'll be doing a underground speakeasy show in Coeur d'Alene. Hopefully not getting the Rona, man. That's what I got.
Yep. Cool, man. I'm going to be on that debate show on October 8th as well. That'll be on Facebook. If you follow us, either Greg or I, you'll see some promos for it. Check that out. Then also, I'm going to be on the road in a couple weeks doing Looney Bins, which is going to be fun. But also, I'm going to be wearing a mask, and a bunch of Midwestern or Southern folk are going to be grumpy about it, maybe. Who knows? But telling jokes, got to go out state. Gonna go take these liberal jokes and tell them in red states. It's gonna be interesting, but I get to blend in. But also just follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's just my name. Just look up my name, you're gonna find me. And awesome. Thanks for watching. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you. We do this, like Greg said, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central. And check out all the other shows on Big Laughs Comedy Network. Also want to remind you that this show is brought to you by Elevate. If you go to the link and order some, you can use the code BLC and get 20% off. Hey, Wait What watchers, it's Luke here. I don't know about you, but I get a little stressed out on occasion. Just spend a little bit too much time on Facebook seeing that one uncle that you don't really want to talk to, and I need to calm down, need to decompress. What I like to do is I like to use a little bit of Elevate. You just squirt a couple drops of that into your drink. You drink it. About 10 minutes later, you start to calm down. 30 minutes later, you're even calmer. It's fantastic. It's a CBD-based additive. And if you use the promo code BLC at checkout, you get 20% off. I highly recommend you do it. Have a nice day. And also, it's brought to you by Magnatech Auto Glass and Residential. Give them a call. Local, South Sam, they're buddies of mine. They'll do a good job. You get a good price and all that fun stuff. Boom, there's that phone number. And you can follow them on social media as well. Just look up Magnatech Auto Glass. And yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Hope you have a good night. Give the guests a follow and all that fun stuff. And want to leave you on a high note.
Final contestant in the natural beard and mustache combo portion of the competition, Gregory Fane. Okay, judges, go ahead and get those scores. All right, we're going to move on to the freestyle beard portion of our contest. Dean Beacon, give it up.